Hi everyone, it's Krishna here. How are you, dear? I hope everything is going well with you. Today we will try to learn about Islamic art. You can see here some design of Islamic art, the calligraphy, and some floor design. Now we will now try to learn about that. Today our research question is: what are the features of Islamic art and what do they represent? And our learning intention is to understand how Islamic art represents the beliefs and values of Islam. Islamic art represents the beliefs and values of Islam. How? Art is the mirror of the culture and its worldview. The art of the Islamic world reflects the culture's values and reveals the way Muslims view the spiritual realm and the universe. For the Muslim, reality being with and centers of Allah. And Islamic art has focused on the depiction of patterns and Arabic calligraphy rather than human and animal feature. You know that why? Because it is believed by Muslims that the depiction of the human form of idolatry and thereby a sin against God that is forbidden in the Quran. Principle of the Islamic art. Patterns symbolize Islamic principles of Tawhid. It means the unity of all those things. And Nizam. It means order and balance. How they balance their design. And it's depend on the unity of the all those things. And this is the one which one represent unity within the diversity of the world. This Islamic art, three main elements we can see. One geometry, two calligraphy, and one floral patterns. Geometry in Islamic art. You can see where we already learned about that. With the geometrical shapes, we can draw some design. It's a simple some shapes. It can show you some design. And those shapes we have to keep with symmetry and symmetry way and repetition way. Symmetry way, you remember what is the meaning of symmetry image? Both sides should be knit same. And repetition, the same pattern you have to repeat all the time. So how we can use the geometrical shapes and how we can use that symmetry and repetition that shapes those things we will learn this time. The calligraphy in Islamic art. Whatever written in Quran, the Muslims they are trying to use those words in a different way, like design, and they think this language of the Quran and Muslim believes the Quran is God's words, and those words they are writing as a design. This called calligraphy, and most of the Islamic art you can see those words, the calligraphy, Quran words. The floral print patterns is Islamic art. You can see different kind of flowers, a bunch of flowers, a bunch of leaves, those things that called floral patterns in Islamic art. and the same patterns you can see the repetition. So if there this repetition, you can see this is the Islamic arts quality, symmetry, and all those design they was repeat all the time. So for these four patterns, more mainly they was using gold, silver, and copper. So now we will try to do our own Islamic art. So first task, I will send it to you this pattern, this worksheet by my separate email. You can print out that, or if you want, if you have this graph paper, so you can draw these three Islamic art pattern, and then you have to color it. Task number 2. Student will complete the Islamic art by following the pattern with a pencil and ruler. Then they will color. You can see half of the pattern is that side and the other side is nothing. So you have to count that box, you have to count that dot and try to do it that symmetry image. Remember, both sides should be neat same symmetry image. Task number 3. The student will create their own Islamic art with a pencil and ruler. Then they will color. You can see I will send it to you this worksheet. This image, you can see down this image, this can help you to do your own Islamic art. Just check how you can do your own Islamic art. Take the challenge. I know you can do it. So dear, don't worry, try to do your best. No need to be hurry. Just take your time and give me your best work. Okay? Bye dear.